Barbara Stanwyck didn't win her first Oscar after 4 nominations spanning 4 decades. She received an honorary one, and when she walked onto that stage in 1982, the entire auditorium rose to its feet. She smiled, accepted the award quietly, and walked off. No speech, no tears. Just dignity. That moment told you everything about who she was. But to understand Barbara Stanwyck, you have to go back before the fame. Back to a little girl in Brooklyn named Ruby Stevens, who lost everything before she was old enough to understand what losing even meant. Ruby's mother died in 1911, killed in a street accident when Ruby was just 4 years old. Her father, unable to cope, eventually left to work abroad, and the children were separated, sent to relatives and foster homes scattered across the city. Ruby grew up without a stable home, without a complete family, and without much of a childhood at all. She once admitted she felt a pang of jealousy watching kids play in Central Park, because that kind of carefree innocence had simply never been available to her. By 14, she had left school and was working, wrapping packages, typing, answering phones, doing whatever it took to survive. Those years forged something in her, an iron discipline, and a refusal to rely on anyone else. Both qualities would define her for the rest of her life. Her path into entertainment started on the chorus line. Long hours, fierce competition, little pay, but she was noticed, and eventually, playwright Willard Mack cast her in a Broadway production called The Noose. He also suggested she drop the name Ruby Stevens, borrowing from a character in a play and the surname of actress Jane Stanwyck. Ruby Stevens became Barbara Stanwyck, and that name would go on to mean something. Hollywood came next, and it nearly broke her. Her first 2 films flopped, and she seriously considered going back to New York. Then director Frank Capra saw her on stage and completely reversed his initial impression of her. He cast her in Ladies of Leisure and taught her something crucial: stop performing, start feeling. That shift, from theatrical expression to quiet, honest emotion, became the foundation of everything she'd do afterward. What followed was one of the most versatile careers in cinema history. She played a self-made survivor in Babyface, a heartbreaking mother in Stella Dallas, a performance that earned her first Oscar nomination, and then reinvented herself again as one of film noir's most chilling figures in Double Indemnity. When director Billy Wilder offered her that role, she hesitated, worried about damaging her image. He reportedly asked her whether she was a mouse or an actress. She took the part. 4 Oscar nominations. No wins, until that honorary award in 1982. But the nominations tell only part of the story. When film roles dried up for women her age, she moved to television and dominated there too, winning Emmy Awards for The Barbara Stanwyck Show and The Big Valley, where she was still performing her own writing scenes well into her 50s. She helped launch William Holden's career when the studio wanted to replace him. She mentored Linda Evans on set. Marilyn Monroe said she was one of the few major stars who treated her with genuine kindness. Barbara Stanwyck passed away in January 1990 at 82, leaving behind no grand farewell, just as she would have wanted. What remains are the performances, complex, honest, and impossible to forget. If her story moved you, hit like and subscribe. There are plenty more lives worth knowing about.